appreciate having it back after. And Sas drop it in her hand.
You should really say that before you give it over to people. She like holds it between her middle finger and her thumb, and like looks on both sides, the rim, the circumference of it. She rolls between her fingers. Weighted. Or incomplete.
They'll tilt their head.
Seems like Ichabod's style. She flicks it into the air and then catches it between her middle finger and her index finger and gives it back to you. Seems like Ichabod's style.
I really freaked out an old man thinking it was Ichabod.
Tell me your secrets, old man.
I used the message spell on him, which was not a good idea, apparently.
Oh
No,
my god.
casting magic you can be caught on into twins is a very, very poor idea unless you're good enough to not get caught.
So were you good enough to not get
Caught
caught? Or
yet.
just got very lucky?
Well, I haven't gotten caught yet, and we've been here how long?
At this
That's what I
point, I
thought.
feel like too long for what you are describing.
I don't know amount of times you've been spoken to by police or guardsmen or whatever.
Mhm.
They're called
Yeah.
City Watch, dear.
City Watch, that is the word. Oh, this common is just so difficult to say sometimes. Right.
Or you have right to note to yourself, work on pronunciation.
Well,
But that
if there's nothing else, I do have other matters to attend to in the day.
Aww.
I know. I'll be around.
I'm gonna
She
hold you to
pats
that.
her on the head. More than you know.
I'll start purring.
All of you roll me your insight except Silas.
Damn.
And the people that are here.
Insights.
Sajar,
So
take
one
a
of your
bardic from me, maybe. If I'm allowed. May I?
Fine.
Yes.
Do I want-
Nice. Nice.
I get these back on the
Nice.
list.
Well,
Life
anyway.
As all things should be.
Life is pain.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's
Oh!
throw that on there. Because if it's inside, I'm gonna fucking use the dice.
Better.
16,
Yeah?
17, 18?
That is indeed how the math works. There is a look to Toshiana's eyes as she pats Silas on the head. A softer look. Probably a general flicker of expression and emotion that is rarely seen in her. Or rather, one of the only times you guys have seen it in her thus far in your very short time knowing her. Try not to get Silas killed with all your adventure.
I feel it's less something
not
we
dead
will do
yet.
and more something they will do.
You're right.
Well,
All of you do try your best to keep Silas alive.
Because their finger guns, I'm like, you got it.
Silas was always a curious sort.
I remember the exploding candles very well.
Exploding candles.
in my defense, I didn't remember they were exploding candles, and they're also already dead.
It was more the necromancy part for me. Like,
It wasn't necromancy.
Necromancy.
It was more the taking exploding candles into a medical ward. That was kind of the little bit for me.
You guys are making this
That's
sound
fair.
a lot worse than it actually was.
Because it
because
was
you're
that
seeing it from the
bad.
perspective of someone who wasn't just in on the bit and knew it wasn't dangerous.
Oh, until I got an aneurysm. Like,
I'll still be around Tuvros towards the end of the day. I would love to hear all these stories. From the perspective of not a bard.
I can't believe this. We're staying at the Colorado Commons.
I know.
So, of course you know.
She sets down like a small pouch of coin to cover any and all charges. Even if you guys don't order food of it, then it's yours to keep. And she leaves. There's 20 gold coins on the table. All the food, drink, whatever, really only constitutes like 5, well, like 8 silver.
So snatches the bag before anyone else can.
Well, we are going
Money
to.
hungry much?
It's from my mentor, so it's mine.
You
Alright.
could just agree with the money hungry part.
You say it like that's such a bad thing.
Right, of course.
I look to Nishka with a look of, she gets it. She understands.
Oh.
She just knows.
What are you guys up to? What are y'all up to? On this fine, foggy day.
Yeah, do we notice it's getting a lot foggier? Or if it is getting a lot foggier, I should say, because I remember you saying the fog is rolling in, but I don't know if it's here yet.
Huh? That's crazy. If only you guys were in some sort of higher elevated position to look over the city in. Huh. That's
That's a
crazy.
shame.
Alright, cool. Nobody.
Hey, Crash, can I look outside for a minute?
That is just gonna go off
do what?
walking.
I'm just going to go outside and breathe in some of the
You guys are
bracing-
outside right now.
We're already outside.
You're on a patio outside.
Take in some of the bracing breeze all of a sudden. I'm really feeling it, you know?
That's crazy. It's nice and cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice. Proper Twinsian weather.
Ah, yes. I hate it.
Yeah. So, what are you guys all up to?
Well, Silas is gonna head off. If anyone wants to come with them, they can. Silas isn't gonna tell you where they're going, but they're just gonna start walking.
Yeah, just go follow. Why? Why not?
Follower.
Weren't you with like the horses or something?
He comes up the main road. Checking in on you guys as you guys are leaving the PB&J bistro. What's your guys' passive perception?
Like 18.
6. Oh, right. Oh.
Yeah, it's 18.
Yeah, we can just write it down.
Okay.
At a 16, we shall have.
So to you 16 lot.
And I'm guessing Silas as well.
This is 18 erasure.
16 exactly.
Yeah. 16 and above. So to all of you but Sajar, unfortunately.
Oh man.
Sorry, bud.
Oh man. As you guys are walking around, and this also would apply to Redan and Alexander as well, if you guys have the passive perception of 15 or above. Oh, he's way better than all of you. Well,
Hey.
all of you except Silas. There are, because they're just sort of scattered around this, or around town and stuff like that. There are notice boards and bounty boards, if you want to call them that. As you guys are walking around town, there is a wanted notice for Shubin.
Oh.
Okay.
Hmm.
Huh.
Initial's
Yeah,
gonna
so you guys
pause
are like-
outside that one.
Yeah, you guys, so Alexander, you're walking towards the noble quarters, and it's like you pass like a notice board that's like posted up, like in front of City Hall, and it's like wanted, no price listed, no crime listed. It's just Shubin.
Does it say dead or alive?
No, it doesn't.
In any state
Dead
of
it is
being.
then.
And you're just like, wait, that guy looks familiar. Oh yeah. To
shit.
the rest of you,
Oh.
you guys are walking through town, and then you guys like see like
Oh,
just
Jesus.
you guys know like Avatar: Last Airbender where they're putting up wanted posters for, or missing posters for Appa.
Mhm.
Like they really just want to put them any fucking where that has wall space. Yeah, you guys are walking and like you guys pass by like a wall. Wow, crazy! Pass by a wall in a city? Yeah, it's unheard of. And then you see boom, wanted Shubin. Doesn't say his name. It just shows like an image of him.
Wanted. Clearly Shubin's
Hey,
face.
Anushka, isn't this, that guy?
Oh god. Just starts like muttering curses in like fucking infernal or something. Just proper, just like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Maybe not do Infernal, because someone's gonna think you're casting a ritual.
Oh fuck, yeah, that's the point. No, shit. Fuck.
Shit.
Shit fucking deed.
Did he do? Oh, what did he do?
What are you guys talking about?
Just points to
this.
the poster.
Also point to the... Yeah.
Sajar looks around, can't find one.
Poster in front of him. I
Like,
see
Sajar
not
He's
looks
looking.
got-
at it.
Oh, never mind, it's not there anymore.
Well,
Yeah, so one of the chip-eating kids came up and ripped off the wall. It's like,
What?
yeah, look around, like, yeah, so it's crazy.
Yeah. This is Vanted poster. Yes, I'm looking at this correctly.
No.
Well, what the fuck is it then? It certainly looks like a late of a wanted poster.
it
It's
is,
not-
in fact, exactly
it's not-
what they're saying. They're just lying to you.
It's not, you're seeing things. You okay? Tess will try and, like, grab your face to look at your eyes. You feeling
Here's
alright?
the thing, a deception roll isn't needed if no one's gonna believe you anyways. Like, the deception
I know.
doesn't
I
magically
know.
compel them to believe you.
I thought
The
it
sky
was
is blue.
funny.
Actually,
Just-
it's not deception.
Anushka just looks Silas dead in the eye. I will hit you. No, that's no.
You might miss.
Not at this distance.
We need my facial hair.
Actually, she has quite
We-
a
we
lot of
have- we
distance,
have confirmed
if we
our
count
for
bullet as
Shubin.
punching.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why we were asking about it. the
I'm
other day.
gonna hit you. So mock you, but walk away.
Okay, so now we have an ex-cultist that's running around the city for reasons unknown to us. Should we probably find out why he's wanted? Or it could be just as simple as he got out again. How did he get out? Hold on. How did he get out the first time?
He had a slayer outside of door with the big shotgun. How? What did he do?
Yeah, but I'm referring to like the time you met him in the hallway. How did he? There was like 3 slayers on him that time. Well, Sigur's also.
Right. Like I said, there was Slayer right outside room with big shotgun. There was nothing in his room at all. It was completely bare. I mean, taking
Hold
him
on,
out.
how is he getting out?
right, exactly.
Ah. We actually might need to start writing down a list for all this. We're supposed to have like 3 days when we're supposed to do nothing, and then in one night.
Oh, I
fucking
can't wait to
happen.
relive this shit. Have I told you how much I hate the twins?
No, refresh me.
Right, I fucking hate it. I hate this place.
Understandable. Actually, you know what? Do we want to just leave this? No, he might cause problems.
Tell you guys what.
But it's not our fault.
Tell you guys what.
Hmm.
Let's kick it over to Alessander because he actually does have he literally has a list.
Yeah.
And you guys, as players, can type to each other what you guys actually want to do, and then You guys can sort it out.
Yeah.
Of course, if anyone has anything they want to do, also has a hat they want to throw in the ring, then let me know. So, Alessander, you see this wanted poster, duly go past it because you have other things to do today, but that sounds like something fun for later. Fun. Question mark. You enter into the noble quarters. It's actually the same set of guards that you saw last time that let you in. They're like, hey, hold on a sec. Oh, it's you.
Hello
Welcome in,
again.
sir.
Thank you.
Welcome in,
Thank you.
sir. Been pretty much exactly a week.
I work quick.
He nods. You already know the way in, sir, but if you need any other guidance, let us know.
I will do so, son. Thank you. And he'll push past him.
As you push past, you go bit in. They think you're tentatively out of listening range. Did you just call me son? I mean, your dad's not that young, is he? No. No, he's old and decrepit. What? Anyways, you continue past them, and you go over to House Swarrel, where you knock on the door. Doorman answers, very standard for noble custom, and you're
Hello,
brought.
man.
Hello, sir. It's a Derman, actually. But it's okay.
Derman the doorman.
Damn.
I know.
Okay.
No, it's gonna be D. I don't know why I fast fingered to B. Dermot. Dermot. That is a second. Anyways, it's a story, sir. Come on, it. Allow me to go get my lady.
Please do.
So, a little bit of time passes,
Mm-hmm.
and you are brought to the same waiting room. Not like they have like 15 waiting rooms, and in pretty short span, only about some 3 minutes, you see Lordess Azalea Swallow again.
He, of course,
And-
will stand up as she approaches.
You stand up, as custom, or rather tradition, and she walks on over to you and actually goes over to you and holds out a hand to, shake your hand. Captain Risewell, it is good to see you again.
As of 20 or so minutes ago, it is actually just Alexander of House Riseborough now.
She gets like a confused look on her face. Just Alexander, what happened? Let's sit. You both sit down.
Thank you. He'll sit down and say, I am currently taking a leave of absence.
A leave of
Stoneswall.
absence. What
Yes.
brought this on?
Well, I'm sure you heard about that. Well, I saw you about that mission that I went on.
She gets this frown on her face and nods solemnly.
As it turns out, the River Company, a small group of adventuring types, I threw my hat in with them, and they did right by me, and now I saw fit to do right by them. I will be leaving Duvros with them in due time.
And thusly, you have left for the time being the Silver Swan.
Yes, I have. Before I had left Duvros the first time, I did write a letter to my colonel requesting leave of absence. I did not really have time to wait a response, but I did check in this morning, and he seemed to approve of it, though I do not know what his response will be to my most recent letter. But that's for me to worry about.
Do you need expediency for this letter? If so, I can arrange one of my own messengers to take it.
He mulls that over for a second and says, I think it's for the best if it takes its time finding him.
Ah. She gets a understanding glint in her eyes. Ah, I see.
But enough of such droll things. I came to inform you about the success of our mission, though I'm certain you've already heard some things.
I saw the Seekers and Slayers roll in victoriously yesterday. I assume things went well.
Indeed. Very well. Evidently not a single casualty.
That's fantastic.
At least, not on our side.
Of course.
He is technically lying.
He is technically lying. Technically. But
So,
if she catches you on the lie, she doesn't call you out for it. Well, I guess it's up to you if you want to roll insight to insight her insight potential insight. Insight.
Yeah, insight's all the way down. Yeah, I don't find nothing. Well, I did come here with a gift, I suppose. I'll be honest, I don't quite. I believe whatever you're trying to pass on. I do not take you for the trophy keeping type, but I did deem it fit to, at the very least, provide you the option of putting Malfrey Dillith's messer on display. And he does have it, the sort of curved sword, very large curved sword, wrapped in burlap. And he will kind of place it on. I guess there's a table between them. That's how I'm
There's a table that has tea and finger sandwiches and
he knocks all
teacups.
that over. No,
So anyways, this.
check out the sword. No, yeah, he will lay it in undo the burlap, and
Oh,
there, plain as day, is the messer.
might I?
Please do. It's yours now.
She gets like a soft chuckle at that. She takes it and like holds it out a lot, like holding her arm out, holding it. Weighs it, like moves her arm up and down to feel the weight on it. She does like a few swings. Initially, they're slow and soft, but then after a couple of test swings, she does give her effort into it. And she doesn't seem particularly incompetent as she swings this. Like she gets that Lord S tile, or she picked that Lord S tile for a reason. Eventually, she does finish having her tryst at it and sets it back down gently. This is a very fantastic weapon. Alessandro.
Sure did a number on me.
I imagine. She sits back down. Are you sure you wouldn't want to keep it yourself?
No, please. Such weapons are not exactly my forte. I prefer the firearm, you see.
Of course. But I see you do have an arm at your side, no?
Talking about the short sword?
Yeah.
Yeah. He will look down at it and say, yes, I suppose a gift, or at the very least, the river company deemed fit to give it to me. I use it to... it is done right by me. It is a fine weapon. I've actually... it is a bit silly to say it out loud, but I do deem it fit to name it.
Not all weapons need names. Some do. Things worthy of
I
legend.
think this one did.
The name
Maybe
at
not
Turbo has-
legend, but a tribute, so to speak.
Ah, I see. If I am being honest, Alessandro, this is a fantastic weapon and a fair trophy. But my noble house, we do not have a tradition of keeping trophies. We all, how to say, bland in our work. Devoted for devotion's sake, not for glory's. But she leans forward. Like she's like sitting, like she was sitting with her like legs crossed, leaned back in her chair, but she uncrosses her legs and leans forward. But we place great stock in connection, in camaraderie. So I propose this. It would be rude of me to deny the gift, but it would be unbecoming of House Sauron to just keep it as it is. If you would like, if you're going to, would you want me to have someone break it down, smelt it, reconfigure it? Something I can keep and something you can keep. 2 parts.
I think that would be a fantastic idea.
Fabian. Then let us speak on what we shall do with him. It is a magic sword. I can
It is?
feel it. Yes.
What the fuck? I was about to give it to her? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's a magic sword.
I thought it was just a regular ass messer, goddammit.
No!
Now you're making me paranoid. I give you the wrong information. Hurry, go to Dulof Sheet! Go to Dulof Sheet! That's a Malfoy Dulof. Oh, it is just a normal sword. I could have sworn it was magic.
Not anymore.
Even down.
There are absolutely takesies backsies. I mean, no takesies backsies.
Huh?
Oh, it's one off from 67. You want to give her a D100 roll, Alec?
Huh?
Give me a D100 roll.
All right.
Give it to me.
I give you an option and then you
I see. I see. It's a magic sword now.
All right, good.
Set in your DC. Actually, let's have some fun with this. It wasn't a magic sword when you got it, but she decrees
power
it is a
of
magic
friendship.
sword now. Well, I mean, maybe. Yeah, so
I'm
she's
sorry,
like,
it's-
it is a magical weapon. You're like, wait, what?
Yeah, he definitely he had one leg crossed over the other. He like straightens his legs down and leans forward. Goes, wait, what? That has escaped my notice. I thought it was just a mundane weapon.
She stands up and goes over to it, takes it ceremoniously, like holding the pommel and then the edge, the tip of the blade, and brings it over to you. And take it in your own hands, then. You can feel.
Yeah, he'll stand up and take it from her, and I assume he kind of feels that same, I don't know if it's a buzzing or a sense of warmth or just a power it exudes. But
Yeah, it's exactly that.
I
The
should
way
say-
I describe it is, it's like holding your hand near an electrified fence.
what?
It's like holding your hand near an electrified fence. Like there's sort of like a buzz that you can actually feel if you get close enough to it, but not touch it. If you touch it, you get zapped. So don't do that.
It hurts. It hurts pretty bad.
If you do
It does
touch
hurt
it with the
pretty
back of
bad.
your hand, that way your hand doesn't close it on the fence.
hmm
Why do you guys? Anyways,
A lot of electrified
I
fence
grew
touching
up in like the
is
country-ish area. There are cow fences everywhere.
My friend has sheep, so
all right. I will say, actually, don't roll for it. I think you wouldn't know this. You have a magic gun, so to speak.
oh,
It's a roll for Anyways, there is a feel to magical equipment, and it's not usually so prolific when you're holding it.
Mhm.
Like, if we imagine that magic is roughly equivalent to electricity or magical energy or whatever, it would be wasting energy by giving it off so readily unless there's just that much in it or it's just badly made. Right? It's like having loose wiring,
Mhm.
so to speak. This thing is on that tier. Like, it's either really powerful or it was like suddenly or hastily made, so it has bad wiring, or it was just made by a shoddy craftsman.
I think Alessandra will believe that like someone jury rigged a goddamn magic sword because they're just a bunch of bandits that worship a tri-headed crocodile guy.
Mm-hmm.
They just took some magic and shoved it into a sword.
Think you may think. If you believe it's magic, it is magic.
That's exactly what it is. Oh, it's so. So yeah, he turns it over in his hand and he says, "Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. It is certainly magical, if not sophisticatedly so."
I assume from your surprise that it was not like this coming over.
Well, as I said, if it was, it has escaped my notice, which I find hard to believe.
She sets it back down on the table. You are very keen-eyed, so I would trust that. She sits back down. Well, then that affords us, affords you, now that you are in the know, further opportunity.
Indeed.
The
Did you have
question still
something?
remains.
Did you have something in mind as to what we could do with it?
None in particular. We could do a number of things. I know, or rather, my house does employ a couple of craftsmen. I'll be right back. Someone's knocking
Okay.
at the door. What?
What do you say?
then he'll be
Just
right
give him a
back,
sec.
and then I don't know
Something about a storm?
something about
Something
I
Stuart.
think someone's at the door.
Something about the typical Stewart.
Classic Stuart behavior.
Fucking stupid.
Guys, quick! What can I do with a magic sword?
Get
Stab.
away, people.
I'm back.
What's something?
Identify it
Welcome
and
back.
give it to who it can belong to?
Somehow my brother locked himself in the garage. Don't know how.
Wait, what?
Oh no!
What?
Darwinian.
He went
award
in,
winner.
and then when the door closed, it locked. The thing is, the door doesn't auto lock, so I have no clue how it happened.
Huh.
Anyways,
That's weird.
Huh.
That's strange.
so yeah,
Just looking.
Lourdes Swall chimes in. Swall employs a number of capable craftsmen, and if nothing else, we can outsource it. We do have a extensive reach and a deep connection, even with the Seekers and Slayers. I'm sure we can find someone to do it, even on short notice. As I know you all be heading out soon.
I think we're staying at least one more night, right?
At least.
At this retreat.
No, you're leaving now. Toxic.
You're leaving now.
Redain.
Silver Swall, we are leaving. And then alien show.
How's about this? You put this sword in the hands of someone who can identify exactly what it does magically, and the two of us can brainstorm on what we could turn it into, if anything, and reconvene tomorrow. I do have some other things around town I need to take care of.
Will they be taking the entire day and evening?
Just quickly, let me just look at my to-do list here.
He opens
yes.
up the quest log in front of
Big
No, not
HUD
main
shows
quest.
up in front
No.
of his face.
Miscellanea, there it is. Oh, no, shit, I got 2 raiding quests to do.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I gotta get like 5 death blossoms. What the fuck? When did I even get this?
Yeah, because I need to. There's the cradle, the harmonica, clothes shopping. Yeah, no, I'm afraid I'm
working
all
on the
booked for
harmonica
today.
next, everyone.
That is a shame.
It
I was
certainly
going to
is.
say, if you tell them, if we get an idea of what we can do for it tonight, people can work on it through the night.
Oh shit. He doesn't say that. I say that.
Language.
That is a very good point.
Housewall is well accustomed to working late hours.
Very
Us
well.
and all we employ.
I shall. It's still like the morning right now, correct?
You guys didn't wake up in the morning. You guys sort of woke up towards noon.
Late morning. Okay.
The thing is, like the post office is on the way to the noble quarter, so at this point, yeah, probably it's like around noon or so.
Okay. Very well. I shall get some of my chores done, and then I shall return around the evening, perhaps. Perhaps a little after sundown.
Well, I know the noble quarters is quite literally out of the way for most people. If you wish,
By design.
I can meet you somewhere else. I'm not so confined to my estate that I cannot leave it.
I do get that feeling from you, Lourdes.
Then let me dissuade and prove wrong the notion. I can meet you somewhere.
Perhaps the Colonnade Commons?
I've heard of it. It is a very good place to stay. I should meet you there then. What time?
He gives it time. I'm
You
not
have
sure
time
how long.